Greetings, Grapple fans. It's Mike Quackenbush serving up an all-new podcast a-go-go that features action from our CHIKARAtopia exclusive program, The Hour of Power. On the most recent Hour of Power, decorated roster member Fire Ant faced off with one of Season 18's breakout stars, The Whisper. Watch them go one-on-one right now.
And his opponent!
The energetic insectoid stepping up. Originally, this contest was announced as the Whisper one-on-one with Solo Darling, but after reactivating a nagging knee injury, Solo is on the sidelines at least for another 7 days, but Fire Ant is ready for the challenge.
Making his way to the ring, the Whisper.
Whisper made a name for himself in one day, and that day was National Pro Wrestling Day 2017. The celebration was held right here at the Wrestle Factory. He went all the way to the finals of the Young Lions Cup tournament against Space Monkey, where he was defeated. It's going to be very interesting to see how he does today against a former Young Lions Cup champion and one of the most decorated members of our roster. He's also a trainer here at the Wrestle Factory, right here in the northeast corner of Philadelphia, where we train aspiring pros 7 days a week. Of course, I'm referring to Fire Ant. It's certainly going to be the stiffest competition of the Whisper's career to date, in there with someone the caliber of the hot property.
And we are underway. The Whisper sizing up Fire Ant. They're locking up here.
Yep, they go deep into the collar and elbow, a little jockeying for position. Stalemate, at least at first passing.
Whisper loves to play these mind games.
He wants to get inside the head of Fire Ant, Scott, and look at this, how very quickly he was able to catch, intercept, and adjust into Royal Octopus hold. All of his weight here is on the Whisper. So not only is he getting stretched out, he also has to support the weight of another man, and the Whisper is not going to linger in this hold long. He's going to force a break by grabbing the ropes. Bryce Remsburg, of course, calls for it.
I'm impressed with the strength of the Whisper there. That's a lot of man to carry across the ring.
Underneath the heel goes Fire Ant, takes him down quick as can be, drops flat, he goes high with a leapfrog, does the Whisper, and picks up the space as Fire Ant comes forward, head of steam, intercept, tricep to tricep, arm drag. The Whisper, look at him.
Disoriented.
Yeah, that red blur motion was Fire Ant.
Fire Ant.
He wanted a monkey flip there, but the Whisper was waiting on him. He intercepts the arm. All the way around he went. Fire Ant's going to go deep. He loves a fireman's carry.
Working that arm now.
Drag him right back up into a second fireman's carry.
Fire Ant off the ropes.
Quick as can be. Huge somersault senton across the sternum of the Whisper, whose eyes are rolling around like marbles. And the Whisper's trying to create a timeout for himself by slithering out to the floor.
This is a good move by the Whisper. The Whisper needs to control the pace of this match. The Whisper likes to be very, very particular in his movements. He can't let Fire Ant get fired up in this match.
Yeah, there's certainly a methodology to the way a Fire Ant match unfolds, and it involves a much quicker pace. Thus far, he's doing a good job of evading him. He's poised on the bottom rope, springs out. Look at this, all the way around into a great-looking head scissor. I'm impressed with the Whisper.
And a huge drop kick there.
Yeah.
Whisper taking control here.
Turns a menacing eye toward his opponents here on the Hour of Power. Thanks so much for joining us on CHIKARAtopia, wherever you are in the world. Watching along with us as we stream live from the Wrestle Factory. The Whisper now starting to allow his offensive strategy to shine through. Big body slam with a release up top.
The Whisper slithering away.
He's really stalking his prey here, isn't he?
Sizing him up. Not sure what he has in mind here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what offensive move he's thinking about. And I have to give credit to the Whisper here. A lot of times a rookie will just rush right in. And, you know, we have a lot of exciting new talent on our roster right now. Sometimes they charge headlong into scenarios that they should not. Oh, that one became a backbreaker.
Drops him across the knee.
Will this be all one, two, and barely two? Bryce Remsburg's keeping his eye on the action. I don't think there was much room to object to that count. It was clean and even.
We hear the Chikarmi willing Fire Ant back to his feet. Whisper trying to put a stop to that. Backs him into the corner. Stiff shot there. Just firing away here.
He's peppering him with forearms, just kind of keeping the pressure on. And that's the kind of, oftentimes you'd see a rookie that they would back off like that, but not the Whisper. He doesnnt make those types of mistakes. Fire Ant hit very, very hard, came flying in, put a knee just under the short ribs. That's a great way to bruise or crack somebody's rib cage.
Again, telling Bryce to be quiet.
I don't know that Bryce is necessarily going to humor the Whisper.
Oh! Well, you can definitely hear that.
Silence is what he's looking for. Unfortunately, his chest is complicit in breaking that silence. Fire Ant tried to whip him reversal of fortune. The Whisper comes flying in, a one-footed dropkick or leg lariat. It was so quick and had such revolution on it, I couldn't distinguish.
Whisper's slow into the cover, hooks the leg.
Fire Ant is still in this one. You saw his left shoulder blade come up off the mat, and a frustrated expression on the visage of the Whisper.
Whisper with that slow, methodical pace now. Putting the hands underneath the jaw.
Yeah, what he's up to there. Got a half strangle, gonna unwind him. Pulls him right in, maybe another one of those slam variants. He didn't get the chance. Fire Ant went out the back door and put a flying forearm that rocked the Whisper right down the jawline. Perfect placement from the former Young Lions Cup champion. Missile drop kick executed perfectly.
Finally taking the Whisper off his feet there. Fire Ant feeding off this crowd.
He really just needs one solid move to put him away, and maybe he's thinking about the Brain Buster, one of his pets. He's put away many a great competitor with exactly this move. No, the Whisper changes directions, comes out small package. He just couldn't keep the feet scissored, and I think that was the difference maker.
That could have been it right there. Whisper
came flying in with that leg lariat. This time there was no water in the pool, and unfortunately for the Whisper, he's set for a huge Yahtzee kick.
The Whisper is down.
His guy liner's all over the bottom of the boot to Fire Ant after that Yahtzee kick. And I think it's Brain Buster time, Scott. He nailed it.
Spikes him down into
Good
the cover.
night. Wow, the Whisper out at 2 9/10, but he's still in this game. An average wrestler at this point, they would already have been pinned. They'd already be heading to the back, time to hit the showers. But the Whisper really showing us something here. He's still in the contest.
The Whisper knows he has a lot to prove here against Fire Ant, and he is hanging in there. He struggles to his feet using those ropes.
Fire Ant's continuing to pour it on. Knife edge chop right across the chest of the Whisper. Welcome to the Magenta Handprint Club. What if he's thinking about Super Brain Buster?
He does not want to be up there. Trying to fight out of it.
Yeah, good luck coming back from a Brain Buster with that additional elevation on it. Terrific high kick from Fire Ant. Rocks the Whisper. And you can just see from his limp body language, if he's not on Dream Street, he's 3/4 of the way there.
The Whisper's lucky he didn't fall to the floor there.
Yeah, that would be a most unfortunate and unceremonious. Oh, speaking of unceremonious drops.
Just simply pushing the leg out from under him.
That's all he did. And
Whisper
yeah,
calling for
I
silence.
think Bryce Remsburg is. What is that? Look at that! He just unfolded into a 450.
Wasn't enough though.
What a
Very
display
impressive.
of agility.
Whisper sizing up his opponent yet again.
Showing off his flexibility is the Whisper. Leaping blockbuster and a beauty, and he put it right in the center of the ring, Scott.
Hooks the leg.
Whisper with the win of his career. The Whisper has just beaten Fire Ant in the center of the ring on the Hour of Power.
Huge upset.
What an impressive showing for the Whisper here at the Hour of Power. He just used that huge jumping blockbuster. Basically had to go all the way over the man to execute it. He made it look effortless, did the Whisper. Oh boy,